Hey everyone, welcome on Coffee with Colleen through the Creators Co TV. We are really happy to be together. This is Alex. We're together again. If you follow Creators Co TV, you saw us on Hard to Watch, his show, which we'll talk about later. I am so happy to have Alex. He's a good friend of ours, and he has many talents. He's super creative. He's been in music and film and all the things, and it's been really fun to have him as a friend. We do game nights several times a month.
She always wins.
Only if it's Everdell, which I don't always win. You'll see if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see my husband glory, or what is it?
Gloating.
Wallowing in the glory of beating me. But so let me give you a little bio of Alex. You want to say hi first?
Hi everyone. My name is Alex.
Sorry.
Thanks for having me on. I'm honored to be the first guy on your
You are. He's
podcast.
The first man on here. Yeah.
So I'm number one.
He is
in
number
a sense.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, my husband is actually number one, but you could be number one on
on the podcast. I'm number one.
All right. So Alex Parker has 25 years experience. That's awesome, in the entertainment industry. Beginning in Nashville, Tennessee. How long did you live in Nashville?
Almost 12 years.
That's awesome.
Yep.
He hosted numerous college radio shows and a nationally syndicated program on Way FM, which is the precursor of K-Love. So if you guys listen to K-Love, that's pretty cool. While attending Belmont University, he worked as a record promoter for several prominent record labels, breaking debuts by the Newsboys, Sixpence.
Sixpence None the Richer, yeah.
Yep. And None the Richer. And then the Huntington, I was going to sing one of their songs.
Oh, go ahead.
So I was like, I was trying to remember what the song.
Kiss me.
Oh, yeah. Kiss me beneath the mountain.
There you go.
Leave me. That's fun. The Huntingtons and Circle of Dust. In 1995, he launched his own record label, Flying Tart Records, releasing more than 50 albums.
I know.
What time span?
It was about 4 years, believe it or not.
50 albums in 4 years.
That's 50 recordings, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh my.
50 albums, no.
I was like, how did you,
yes.
Every day, an album, every day. No, that wouldn't even be right math-wise. And singles before selling the company to Polygram in 1998. He was nominated for a Dove Award in 1997 for Best Album Packaging. That's awesome. After attending film school, he wrote, produced, directed, and edited four short films. His most recent, Americana, won several awards in Los Angeles, including Best Comedy Short in the Hollywood International Moving Pictures Film Festival, which I got to play the lead role for that. It's pretty fun. It's really good, and it's a really good film. Good job producing that. After a 5-year stint in Los Angeles, a personal stylist and woman's shoe specialist for Macy's Century City. That's awesome. He accepted
I've done a lot of stuff.
Position in Tulsa, Oklahoma with the movie production Spiro Pictures. Those of you who are locals in Redding, you probably recognize Spiro Pictures. They did a lot of the commercials 6 years ago, maybe? No, less than that, right? It's Matt and Joy Thayer.
More like 10.
Okay, yeah, more like 10. Wow, time's gone by fast. As lead producer for Spiro Pictures, numerous podcasts, he created over 400 pieces of content, including social media.
Producer for the podcast, not for their films. I want to make that clear.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Marketing for the Angel Studios movie, though you did social media marketing for The Sound of Freedom.
Yeah,
such a good
we did
film.
some.
Such a very heavy, really good informational film. So powerful. That's awesome. You did social media marketing. I remember
we did some of it. We didn't do all of it. Yeah.
I do remember you talking about that because that's when we're living in LA.
Yep.
I remember that. And you had moved though to Oklahoma at that time. Yeah. He is also credited as assistant editor and lead researcher on the Carrie Lake documentary State of Denial and the recently released The Enemy Within docuseries about Overstock.com founders and CIA asset Patrick Byrne. Thank you. Very cool. And he's resurrected his Flying Tart label, which I was thinking about when I read that. Bandcamp.com, which we'll talk about. And Alex is now a radio producer in KCNR, which is where we're at right now. KCNR Studios down in downtown Redding. He hosts a podcast also on Creators Co TV, which we talked about, called Hard to Watch, about his movies. About movies that are so bad they are hard to watch, which is so Oh my gosh. I feel like I probably had the easiest movies to watch out of all the ones that you've done.
Did, yeah.
We did The Last Unicorn and
Follow That Bird, Sesame Street, yeah.
But I would say you and Johnny had, you watched one of them that's fun, the unicorn one.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though, right?
It was pretty good.
What's it called?
Paul Rudd.
With Paul Rudd. But what's the movie called?
Death of a Unicorn.
Death of a Unicorn, which looked pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was a good movie. It was funny. The only problem was it was a recent film. So that kind of set the bar. I asked my guest, try and choose a movie that's dated.
Yeah.
Like 90s or
yeah.
so.
Oh, gosh.
So we don't get copyright strikes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you get copyright strikes?
We did for that one. I don't remember if that one made it back onto YouTube. No. So yeah, copyright strikes.
Okay, so we gotta do the older movies, which
you learn
which
these
is
things,
fun because those are. I feel like doing older movies is maybe a little bit easier and then also just because it's older and there are some like cheesy gores from back in the day, and they're less maybe horrifying to watch in a way because nowadays like the gore and like it looks so real.
It depends on what genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, that's Alex. That's awesome. There's something else you wanted to mention.
There's nothing more painful than listening to someone read your lengthy bio out loud, because I am not an egotistical at all. But when I started, I was speaking at a conference last year, and they're like, "Give us a in-depth bio," and I'm like, "Wow, I've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I never really thought about it. I do these things and move on and don't reflect." Yeah. And I'm just like, wow, I've done a lot of stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, and it's fun because on Coffee with Colleen, I like to showcase the guests and like be like, this is what they've done. When I first did it back in 22, I was literally just like kind of like showcasing their talents. But now I like to like get to know you personally, which will as much as the guests want to, as much as you want to.
We already know each other pretty well.
Yeah, so I don't want to like.
I will give you some new info you don't know.
Yeah,
we're gonna go deep and talk about.
I know. Which we'll talk about whatever we want to today. But you did mention one thing. I'm gonna look in our text messages that you mentioned. Oh yeah, I just remembered this other thing. Maybe we'll remember later. You text me it. Remember? You text me something.
Oh, about the apostle.
Yes. Okay. But we can dive in that at some point.
I would say let's do that later because if you're gonna go in chronological order, I mean, you tell me what you.
Yeah. No. Let's go. Let's do that later. But let's just talk about KCNR because we're in here now. Like so. Tell me, how long have you been working here?
Since last September.
Okay.
Wow.
So almost a
September
year.
2025.
Okay. So almost a year. And what do you do here? Tell the audience.
I am a radio producer, which basically means I run the board.
Okay.
While I'm in the studio behind the glass, and then the show hosts are in the other booth.
Okay.
Talking or they're taking phone calls or whatever.
That's cool.
And really the only creative part I get to do is pick the bumper music.
That's cool.
Going out to commercial.
That's really fun.
And coming back from commercial. And I am pretty good. Like today we had District 1 Senate person, Heather Adwick.
Yeah.
And so she was talking about bills.
Okay.
And so going out commercial, I played the Schoolhouse Rock song. I'm just a bill. I'm only a bill. So it's like.
That's so fun. That's awesome.
I'm pretty good with bringing things up on the fly.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, because when I was on the show talking about a short film, I remember some of the songs that you played where I was like, yeah, that's fun. It's something
totally me.
Though, to think about. Like, you have to really think about all the songs that you know and pull them up. So that's impressive, honestly. I'm like, when you said Bills, what is that? I feel like it's a rap song. It's like, Bills. No, it's like.
Oh, yeah, there's so many.
Bills.
Well, I did college radio before I was in the music business. So that's where I worked out all my kinks.
Okay.
So you're talking, you're not going,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. Yes. I remember in school they were big on the yes. So, no, that's good. The pauses I'm having is me thinking about the word but not saying it out loud. But I want to ask you about Belmont University because
Yeah.
I don't know a ton about the university other than I know it's like a really good music school. Like it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is information from when I was in high school. It's kind of like the Juilliard of music. Would that be right?
Music business, maybe.
Okay, music business. Okay. Because I remember hearing really amazing things from Belmont. And I had some friends in high school that went there to do music.
Okay.
I don't know if they did. I'm sure they did music business. But yeah, so it's more
They do have a music department, but they pioneered the music business degree.
Okay.
So the first university to offer it, well, when I went for the first year, it was still Belmont College.
Oh.
And they were affiliated with the Southern Baptist Convention.
Okay.
And I think it was midway through my sophomore year, that's when they became a university.
Okay.
And then, so they got state funding.
Wow. That's cool.
Separated themselves from the Baptists,
Okay.
which I think was a good move.
Yeah.
And because of that, in the recording studio, they were able to get a lot more back then,
Okay.
state-of-the-art equipment.
Oh, nice.
And we were the first class to learn both analog and digital
Ooh.
at the same time because
That's
the
really cool.
transition was happening.
Yeah.
A year prior to me, it was just analog.
Okay.
So we had to learn multi-track recording with analog and digital.
So I know a little bit about analog and digital because I did music, but will you tell me like a brief what that would look like with analog? Because did you have to like put in a tape and then move it, or like were they tapes, CDs, that kind, or like?
Well, radio
you
is
didn't
one
have
thing.
computers quite yet, right? Is that where did
right.
you? Yeah. Okay. Tell me.
Multi-track recordings, like big giant reels.
Yeah.
And for analog, they're about 2.5, 3 inches thick.
Whoa. Okay.
And then digital, same size reel, half the tape.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's cool. That's pretty.
And so you have like 24 multi-tracks.
Yeah.
All going on the same reel.
Okay.
We had to learn how to spool it up, clean it,
Wow.
stored properly.
That's cool.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have any of that still stored
no.
away? That would be awesome. Because I know, okay, that's very cool.
And then the biggest difference was with analog, you would mix down to reel 2-inch or
Okay.
2-track. Or what's called a DAT,
Okay.
which looks like a very small VHS tape, and that's your digital. Both of those are antiquated.
Okay. Wow.
You don't use them anymore because it's all on computers.
Yeah, that's wild. Things have definitely changed a lot, really fast. Like I remember when computers came out, and I just feel like every year it just got, like even phones, like cell phones, they were like huge. And the ones that I remember, like the car phones, like in the bag. And then later they were really tiny. And then now they're like really computers. And
The funny thing was, while I was in college, the big record store to go to was Tower Records.
okay.
And literally, within a 6-month span, they went from carrying LPs to CDs.
Wow.
Like all the LPs were gone,
That's
all
wild.
CDs
Wow. That's
within a
crazy.
6-month period.
Wow. Time, yeah. It's just crazy how things change so fast. And here we are today where we don't even use CDs. I have them still, like, but I don't, yeah. They just sit in
I'm a purist.
storage.
I have to have tangible
That's great.
hard copies.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's awesome. So when you, okay, I want to talk about your recording company, the one that you created, the Flying
Tart.
And then how because we're talking about getting music and how you learned recording, and then you recorded these songs back in the day, and then recently you put them on a website so that people can buy them, right? To like listen to.
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, and I just remember, so he was telling me the process of this in the moment, but you were getting like crazy favor of like the musicians, like certain musicians, like saying, yeah, use them.
Yeah.
Like put them on there. So kind of share a little bit of that.
Well, when I first started out, I was making 7-inch vinyl, which would only have 3 to 4 songs.
Okay.
And when I sold my label, I had full-length records and contracts. So I sold that, but I retained the rights to the 7 inches.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I've been putting back out on Bandcamp.
Oh, okay.
And as I started putting them back out, lo and behold, people actually wanted them.
That's awesome.
Which is crazy. And then I had some unreleased material that never came out, and I put that out for the first time, and people went nuts.
That's cool.
I mean, it's not like I'm selling a ton, but it keeps my hand in creative things, and now I'm taking old demos, taking out the tapists and reissuing those.
That's cool.
And then people are really going nuts out.
Yeah,
because they're
demos.
hearing the original recordings before the albums.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
What other things are you doing creatively right now? Because you're saying this helps you kind of dabble in creativity. So share.
Well, the podcast. I love the podcast. I'm having so much fun.
Yay!
And then we're doing the TikTok videos.
Yeah, we're doing the TikToks.
I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Yep, those are fun.
Before we move off the record label.
Yeah.
I did bring a clip.
Yes, you did. Let's share
me on the radio.
Yep.
When I was 24 years old. And it's called Alex Radio.
And Alex, now that we've talked with your band, Joe Christmas, tell us about Flying Tart and what you have planned.
Well, what I have planned, currently I have 2 pieces of vinyl, like you talked about earlier, the Throws vinyl, Plague of Ethel's vinyl, both pieces, including songs that, oh, that's so scary. Oh, gosh. Tony Shore just making lewd gestures towards me, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
scary thing.
It's the kind of love I have
you can't
for
see
you.
over the radio.
Keep in mind, I'm
going to face the other direction. No,
it's the A Zone, and I'm a doctor.
You are. That's true. So what was I saying? Okay, so vinyl. The Throws vinyl has 3 unreleased songs. You can't find them anywhere. One cover of C is for Cookie from Sesame Street. The other cover is an Arlo Guthrie song called Coming to Los Angeles. The other one is an original song called Stunned.
Yeah, that last picture is the best picture of my hand that I have. So the progression of those photos, the first one I was almost 200 pounds, and I was in the studio with the band that I was talking about in the radio clip. The second one is me about 2 years into the music business. I was at this festival in a cornfield in Illinois called Cornerstone, and they set up a remote radio station for like the week.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And people would do shifts. So that was me doing my shift.
Nice.
And then the last picture was 2 or 3 months after I left the music business.
Yeah.
In my very first place of my own. That's why all that stuff is on the wall back there.
That's really cool. What are you saying in that moment? Like, you're like,
I was just like, hey.
Hey. Almost like, because there was a tiger to the left.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like you're
I had all kinds of bric-a-brac I picked up on the road.
That's cool.
Over the years. That was the first photo I took with a digital camera.
Okay. That's awesome.
It was an old Sony. You actually put the disc in the camera.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah.
Beginning of digital.
That's awesome. So because you brought that, you having that whole transition, I'll dive into that before I ask you about creativity and we'll talk more. But tell me, like, one of your favorite recording moments, like with an artist that you had.
Man, the thing I like is I had a lot of favor in the music business because, and Corey and I talked a little bit about this, I did things because they were creative and fun and cool. I never made any records to go, okay, if you could just do this, we could sell more records.
That's cool.
My philosophy was let the artist make their art, and it's my responsibility to put it out there and market it. So I never told artists what to do. I don't know. Make suggestions.
Yeah. Okay.
But
that's great.
I guess more than one of the funny moments was finding out I was nominated for a Dove Award.
Yeah, that's cool.
I thought that was the funniest thing.
That's cool. When you found out, like, how did you find it? Did they call you? Did they email?
They send you a letter.
They send you a letter. Okay.
There was no email back then.
Okay, yeah, that's
really
true.
So I get this letter, and I'd already been bought by the big company. And I walked in to the CEO's office. I'm like this, and he's like, how did this happen? And I had applied to, because you can submit anything. I mean,
Yeah.
you could submit,
Oh,
but
okay.
they have a panel that chooses. And so when you make the cut,
Wow.
they send you a congratulations letter.
Wow. That's cool.
So I had submitted before I was purchased.
Okay.
And the photo that was on the record I took when I was 5. No, 5th grade, not 5.
Okay. I was
With a
like,
Polaroid
little
camera.
boy. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I just thought it was hilarious. That meant I got to go to the Dove Awards, sit
Yeah.
right up front,
That's cool.
and it was just a joke. It was such a joke.
Oh, really?
I mean-
what do you mean by that? I want to hear more. Just the,
Well,
the
they-
award thing, or
They started adding awards like Best Rap,
mm-hmm.
and that year Carmen won for Best Rap. Carmen? Really?
I don't remember. Wait, who's Carmen? Carmen what? Carmen.
He's just very...
Can you do one of the raps?
I don't even want to try.
Okay.
He was not a rapper, put it that way.
That's fine.
It would be like, I don't know, like Russell Brand
Okay.
winning for it. It's like,
Okay.
what?
That's funny.
And
They probably didn't have.
I'd already found out that I didn't win.
Oh,
And so I'm sitting there with my housemate, who's also my producer,
Yeah.
and we looked at each other and we're like, we're out of here.
Really? That's
So,
funny. So you guys.
During the broadcast, we just got up and left.
Okay. That's funny.
That was a funny
Such a
moment.
like a musician.
No,
move.
yeah.
Like a cool.
It was
like,
like
let's get
it was hilarious.
That's funny. That's pretty cool though. That's such an honor though. Even though anyone can submit, they chose you. So
It was, yeah. There was no way I was going to win, but
no, but that's. I mean, you could have. You were nominated, so
could have.
yeah. So they saw something in you that was really like valuable, and they were like, "Wow, this is out of all the people that submitted, they're like, this one is really cool and like packaged." So, good job.
That was a
job.
memorable moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that philosophy of like letting the artists be artists, and then you work on producing. Here at Critters Co TV, our producers here, they literally like he's producer of CoffeeWithColleen also, by the way. Yes, you're one of the producers for CoffeeWithColleen. And then Tom in the background, which you can't see him right now. But that is like a big thing, like Tom and his wife Hannah, who if you go back and see our first Coffee with Colleen episode, you'll see Hannah. They're big on letting the artists create and like going with the flow. I'm like,
wow,
oh yeah,
yeah.
come on, bring like TikToks. Okay, for example, at TikToks, my son loves to I think he just loves to like act, direct. He loves being the center, honestly, which is actually adorable.
He's
And
a born leader.
He's actually, yeah, he's definitely a born leader. And it's like and he's such a good listener. Like we're like, okay, you have to be done, but it's so cute. Okay, so Tom's like, all right, Bright, what do you want to do? And literally the last TikTok time, he like came up with a story. I think it was last time or maybe the time before. Came up with a story. He told us what to do. So I kind of like co-directed and interpreted a little bit for him, remember? And like he wanted to play with the Nerf guns.
Oh, yeah.
And he wanted Alex to play all the bad
I'm the bad
guys.
guys.
You had to wear several
Who
different
do you
masks.
want to be the alien? Alex.
Yeah, I was like, who do you want to
Okay.
be the duck? Alex. I'm like, all right, Alex, you're playing multiple characters.
My head smelled like latex for 2 days.
Which is funny because I wore it and it did not smell. But you know what? I don't know why. Maybe it did and I just didn't pay attention, to be honest. Because Hannah said
No
the
big
same
deal.
thing.
I'm
Hannah
not
said the same
complaining.
thing.
Not complaining.
It is a very latexy,
Yeah.
stinky mask. Let's just say.
Tom's back there laughing at us.
Anyway, so it was just fun.
He's had to wear that mask many times. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Because
Anyway.
the joke is duck face.
right.
What's the... So, but then you actually wear...
That's my
There's also
typical
several
selfie
other
face.
faces that are in there. So,
Actually, my typical selfie face is I just get the corner of my eye because I just
Oh,
want to see the
really?
background. It's
oh
just
my gosh.
you see my eye.
I have seen you do the duck face too.
I have before, yeah.
And you know what? One picture we should have pulled up for today was the one where you wearing the coat. My
Oh
coat.
yeah,
I have this amazing.
I can send it to Tom. We can drop it in.
I have this amazing like fur. It's not real fur. It's just
I
like
have a series
cream-colored coat.
of coat photos, like because I worked at Macy's. I remember they were like they wanted us to model this stuff. We'll take a brief rabbit trail.
That's
and
no,
I
this
can
is great.
send all these to Tom.
Yeah.
But they were like, go pick a coat, and I picked this glittery silver
What? Oh
like
yeah.
dinner jacket, and it looked horrible. It's
Did
like
it?
sequins all over it. And then one winter, I got this DKNY thing that's like head to toe
Oh,
I'll
like
find
a
them.
like a trench coat kind of a thing.
More like snow, like you're going skiing.
A fluffy coat.
I'll send that to Tom.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's. I bought a coat from like it was like kind of like, it wasn't a yard sale, it was like a fancy yard sale, and he was like, can I wear? I'm like, sure. You definitely look like a pimp or something.
I
For
think I
me,
just
I'm
went
like, I look probably like New Yorker, like
Yeah, I think I
mafia
just went and
wife.
put it on and said, hey, look at this. You're like, oh.
So that's fun. Yeah, so TikToks, that's the creative thing that you do, and you've been,
That's a good outlet.
yeah, and that's really good improv practice, and you've been working on improv too,
Yeah, a
aren't
little
you?
bit,
Did you just start a team?
I am like on this. No, I joined a team.
Joined a team.
So like
okay.
I'm on my second outing with them.
That's great. Have
Yeah.
you've been practicing, but you saying outing as
Yeah,
like shows?
my second practice.
Okay, yeah.
Workshop.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, improv is fun. I did improv in LA. So it's fun because it like gets you out of your head. It's going to be so beneficial I feel like it's beneficial for anyone who even like conversating in a community. Like if you feel like you're awkward socially, take an improv class. Yeah.
I once heard one woman who pitched films. Improv really helped her in the pitch.
Oh,
so
cool.
like if things were going weird,
Yeah.
she'd just throw out some weird idea.
Yeah.
And that would like clear the room of any tension.
Wow.
So I'm
See?
like, I need
That's
to take
cool.
improv.
That's really cool. Yeah, improv is fun. And there's so many different forms. What do you know the form that you guys are doing? Is it
We did long form
Okay.
last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are going
That's
to
where
try out.
I thrive.
I like long form. Yeah. Which is more of a UCB, Upstate Citizens Brigade, does like long form, short form, things like that. I think Groundlings does things like that as well, but they're very character driven.
Okay.
So like they work on, like they tell you, okay, be a character, and then you just do the roles. So there's different
Got it.
rules, not roles, but rules.
Yeah.
So that's more of what I do is the Groundlings.
I work
types.
on character work for our TikToks.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I have fun with that.
What's one of your favorite characters on TikTok?
Well, the only one I have really right now is Ralph Mellish.
Okay, yeah.
And he like, I try and personify an emotion with whatever I'm going to say. One thing over the years I learned, and I really got this concept, the Muppets,
Okay.
when they create a new Muppet, they want to personify an emotion.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like Miss Piggy is based on a cross-dressing 18-wheeler driver.
Okay.
You can totally see
Yeah,
that.
you can totally see that. Well, then also, but I'm thinking Sesame Street. That's different.
Either one, same people.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, so the grumpy guy who's just always
Oh,
grumpy.
yeah, Oscar the Grouch.
That's interesting. What would be Kermit? Do you know his emotion? Just
I
like
don't.
peaceful, maybe? Like stable? He just feels kind of stable.
He does
to me,
feel
right?
stable.
That's not an emotion, but I guess.
It's funny you say that because some of Ralph Mellish I base on Kermit.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Because if you watch him doing a news thing, he'll be talking off camera and he's like, oh, I'm on.
Yeah, that's so maybe not quite stable.
That's what I do.
That's
like,
awesome. I don't
can
know.
you tell me about the vape shop? Oh,
Hi. That's awesome. Do you have a clip from a TikTok
yeah.
video, actually?
Yep. Bright's clip.
Oh, yeah. So you get to see
I wrote
Bright
this.
and Alex. And directed it.
Yes.
What's in the news?
Well, today in Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Benjamin Netanyahu.
Netanyahu!
Yes, he's the leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. That never gets old.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So that's Bright.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was awesome. So tell, what did the idea come from?
Well, I was at your house one night,
Oh, yeah.
and Corey and I were talking politics, and I said something about, well, Netanyahu, and Bright goes, Netanyahu?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Netanyahu. And he's like, Netanyahu. And then, like, we're just talking, and all of a sudden you're Bright playing Netanyahu. So I'm like, there's a bit there.
Yeah. That's funny. He can pronunciate really well.
He's really good.
Yeah.
Those
Literally.
dinosaurs, like,
Oh, my gosh.
I'm a steg of blood.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to, when he was younger, we had this dinosaur book, which I've had him read to all our friends. I don't know if I've had Tom listen, but he'd be like, Lilianasaurus. He'd just flip it and say, Lilianasaurus. And like, Archaeopteryx, like all these things. So anyways.
I'm like,
fun.
when I was 3, I just said green.
No, I'm like, I don't think I did much when I was 3 either.
Oh, man.
But yeah, he's
so much fun.
He is fun. He's fun.
Yeah. Your daughter is so much fun, too.
She's fun, too. We have a little girl. Yeah, she's like adorable. She's getting a personality.
Oh,
she
yeah.
like, everyone can experience it. So at the house the other day, she was crawling up this like stepping stool, and I started, and she'd look at me because I thought, I don't want to crawl over it, so I'd watch her. But then she started going like this, like, and I was like, she wanted me to get her, so I pulled her, and she's like, hee hee hee. She crawled up again, and then she looked at me, and we did it like 20 times.
Oh, God.
She was cracking up. I'm like, there's her personality. She's only 10 months old, so I'm just
yeah.
like,
The other night, she
adorable.
does this thing,
Yeah.
and so I went like this. And then she went like that, and so I went like that, and then she went like that. I'm like, we're
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah. It was cute. It's fun. He helps with the kids a lot, so yeah.
They're just hilarious.
Oh, they're pretty cool. Yeah, so so speaking about family stuff, where are you from? Tell everyone where you're from.
I grew up in South Carolina.
Yes. Okay, so
Can't you tell by my southern drawl?
Yes, you do have a little bit of a southern.
It comes out every now and then.
Yeah. Slightly.
I watched a lot of British television growing up.
So are you gonna? So you speak? Did you speak the accent? Is what I'm trying to say. Because you watched it.
Growing up, I was not. I was in the South, but not of the South in my heart. So
yeah,
I left after high school and didn't really look back.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to Nashville, but
yeah,
that's a different kind of Southern.
it is a different kind of Southern.
Yeah.
That's I feel like the Carolinas are very like almost like Georgia, just very proper Southern. And Tennessee's it's not hicky because that's Kentucky more, but it's more like let's have fun.
It's old
and listen
Southern
to music.
Belle type stuff.
So
I could give you some examples, but
go ahead, let's hear 'em.
Well, my grandmother, who's North Carolina, instead of saying batteries, she says batteries.
Batteries.
Where are the batteries?
Where are the batteries?
The principal in my junior high school, we had extra the annuals at the end of the year with, what do they call it? Your class book.
Oh, yearbook. Your
Yearbook.
Yep.
We had extra yearbooks, so we got on. He's like, we got some extras.
What? Use?
Extras. We got extras if you want some.
That's all. We got some extras.
And then those are the only two that come to mind.
I have a friend in college who was like, she's from Paoli, Indiana, and she has like a very almost Kentuckian. So she took Spanish class, and she's like, yeah, I got like an either it was an F or a D. My Spanish teacher was like, ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. And I'm like, well, the way you're saying that is not quite right. Quesadilla. I'm like, dia.
Muchos gracias.
Yeah, exactly. It was cute, though.
I did think of another one.
Yeah.
Instead of saying twice, they say twice. Twice. You remember Bob Jones, right?
Yeah.
Everybody would talk about, even like, instead of saying Bobby Connor, he'd say Bobby Connors.
Oh my gosh.
You
like
put an
adding
S,
a syllable.
S on the end.
S on the end.
That's part of the Southern thing.
That's cool. I actually love accents. Like you should play with that. You should come up with a character with some of those. Like,
I probably could. Like,
actually, you should definitely for the TikToks. That'd be funny.
I'll workshop that.
Yeah, do that. We all want to see, don't we? We all want to see. And then we'll play it again. One day. It's your job to do that now. So, okay, what other creative things are you doing right now? Tell us.
Well, I'm just signing. I did a podcast before I came to Reading.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Axe to Grind.
Yeah.
Where I interviewed people I knew in the music business. And that was really good.
Yeah.
I will say, sorry about my voice.
Drink. Yeah. Get your
Uno
drink.
momento.
No, drink as much as you need.
Thanks for the coffee, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, we got it from Theory.
Yes.
Yummy.
It's espresso and Coca-Cola.
Yes, which I didn't know they did. That's awesome.
Kind of like Reese's. Two things together.
Yeah. I want a Reese's now.
Okay.
Tell us.
I am not conceited or egotist.
No,
Never
you're
have
not.
been.
No, you're not.
But most of the things I do, I can look at and go, that's stinking good.
That's awesome.
I'm like, who made that? That's really good.
That's cool.
I go back and listen to some of the records sometimes, and I'm like, this is really good.
That's cool.
So I say that because the podcast I was doing before I came to Reading was called Axe to Grind, where I interviewed people I knew in the music business, and we would have really good discussions.
That's cool.
I mean, they would go like 3 hours.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm like, I have to do part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And nothing was off the table.
Yeah.
So it got kind of weird.
That's always actually fun to listen to, though.
It got kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, no.
But even then I was listening to that and I'm like, this is really good.
That's cool.
And I got a lot of compliments.
Yay. That's awesome. Well, we should share a link.
There was 1 or 2. We're going to be back on Creators Go.
Oh, my gosh.
We're going to rebroadcast them, and I'm actually going to do a new episode with that band, Joe Christmas.
Okay.
Because they're starting to make records again. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, let's talk about the first record.
Yeah, that's great.
So, yeah.
That's very exciting. This is news that I haven't heard. That's exciting.
Tom doesn't even know this.
That's awesome. That's cool. That'll be fun.
But I have ideas for other podcasts.
Okay. Yes, we have an idea for
We
a
do.
podcast, actually. Yeah, we should share that.
You can pitch it if you want.
Yeah, so we're thinking, we like to talk about spiritual things, and we've had some crazy like spiritual experiences, meaning like spirit realm stuff. So like angels and demons
And deliverance.
and things like that. And a lot of our conversations, not a lot, but a lot of times we
can get
start
on.
talking about stuff like that, or like dreams. We love nighttime dreams. I have a dream interpretation book that I have online. So yeah, I get nighttime dreams a lot, a little bit less with having kids, but it's coming back actually. There was like a chunk there where I wouldn't have dreams at all. I'm like, why am I not having dreams?
When you were pregnant, did you find your dream life going through the roof?
It was, yeah, actually maybe.
Because
Maybe not with Ireland, but with Brian.
you're getting yours and theirs.
Yeah. The different giftings that they have, definitely. And so, yeah.
Anyway.
But no, I love, so dream stuff. Like prophetic, like dreams that would tell me things for future or like that day of, or just like about what's happening around us. And I know you get dreams too. You used to come over
Not
and
as
stay.
much as I do, but when I stayed at your house, man,
He would get
the
dreams.
dreams would be crazy. I remember, I'm not going to run down this rabbit hole
I mean,
much.
We'll see where it goes.
But I was
might
staying
run
at
there.
your house when you weren't there. And I was laying there at night, wide awake. And every now and then I'll look at my hand and I can see this like glow around my hand.
Yep, I believe it.
So it was one of those nights. And then the ceiling just lit up.
It
was red with all kinds of stuff over it.
Yeah.
We can talk about that when we do our show.
That's true. Or let's talk a little bit about now. Because I actually was hoping we'd dive over here.
Okay, we can. What do you want to do?
Well, that's interesting because I remember you telling me that this was when we lived in Los Angeles. And so I remember you would have a lot of like crazy dreams when you were in our home, which is cool because we would pray. I would pray a lot in the home and I would have a lot of dreams. But I used to see things that were like that, like lit up. So like as I'm waking or falling asleep, I'll see I saw like angels in the room, like I see you, but like outlined, kind of like a hologram, but not like a full picture body, more like someone did like a light show type thing. But with that red, I've seen it with the red, green, white, but so it's cool to hear like people who stayed in the home having those experiences, because
I could definitely tell like a difference in my dream life for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fun. That's fun. We like to talk about stuff. I was gonna dive into this one place, but then let's talk more about you, and then maybe we'll go back to it or something. But so hopefully we'll talk about those things. Well, do you want to share any other stories like that? I don't want to cut it off.
Not like that, but I mean, I do want to share my apostle story.
Yeah, do that.
So this fast forwards to after I left Reading, moved down to LA. LA, moved to Tulsa. Lived in Tulsa for just over a year and a half. And then the work dried up, and I was really pursuing what it looks like to be an apostle because I've been told that. And without going into detail,
Yeah.
throughout my entire life, I've had apostolic fruit
Oh.
in anything I've done without trying.
Okay.
Now,
Give a little, just like a little example of like an apostolic fruit, so that
let me
people who
let
don't
me
know
explain.
understand.
Do you remember what they told us at Bethel about apostles?
Not really. I know a little bit, but maybe throw in like a sentence so that people know. And
Well,
then the fruit thing.
They said you're all apostles, which in the broad brushstroke, yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yeah.
But Bill Johnson said there are three things that really make an apostle: fatherhood or motherhood,
Okay.
changing culture,
Oh, okay.
and signs and wonders.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
you had
cool.
a lot of people
Yeah.
running around our class like, I'm an apostle, but they're trying to make it happen.
Instead
For
of
me,
just- okay.
I don't have to try.
Yeah.
And an example,
Yeah.
I noticed throughout my life, from high school all the way up through Bethel, I would attract certain people to me,
Okay.
and not me
Yeah.
going to find them. And I would notice they would want to be my friend and ask my advice, and more than a casual,
Yeah.
And so I processed that over several years, and finally I'm like, God, what is it about these people? Why do they? It's not just they want to be my friend; they want to know what I think. They want an advice, and they take it and put it in practice. And I'm like, before I knew there was something there, I would just do it flippantly.
Yeah.
Like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah.
this, and this. Yeah. That's cool.
But then I realized they were looking for something, and so I'm like, what is that? And then God told me they don't have a father.
Oh, wow.
Like either they were foster children, or dad wasn't in the home,
Okay.
or dad passed away.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I would like to think myself as an older brother,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
as a dad. So that's one example.
Okay. That's cool.
But when I was in Tulsa, everything dried up. A friend of mine was giving me books about becoming separate from Mammon and Babylon
Okay. Yeah.
and Jezebel,
Yeah.
because I was still trying to go after money that way.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that broke.
That's cool.
And his advice was, because I didn't have a job, couldn't find a job,
Yeah.
but I did have some savings.
Yeah.
And so his advice was, just every day do what God tells you to do.
I remember
Okay.
that. That's cool.
So one day, I know I need a haircut. I'm going to the regular place. And God was like, no, go to this place.
Okay.
So I obey,
Yeah.
sit down. The girl who's doing my hair, turns out she had just graduated from the equivalent of Bethel
Oh,
in
my
Tulsa.
gosh. Okay. That's so
So we talked for a little while, and she invites me to this prayer meeting. All these intercessory women, grandmas with
yeah.
tambourines, and
Yeah.
me a
That's
second.
awesome. Flags, maybe. Yeah.
lots
Yeah.
of flags.
That's cool.
It's really,
That's really cool. Creative ways to worship God.
really funny because it was in a strip mall.
Oh, that's cool.
There's like a tattoo parlor.
Uh-huh.
There's a gun shop.
Uh-huh.
There's a deli,
That's great.
a vape shop, and this church.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Totally Tulsa. The long story short, I go in there, they pray for me, give me prophetic words.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one of two people who are not the intercessors
Oh, okay.
in there. So
Yeah.
they're
loved
ready
on
for
you.
ministry.
Yeah, they're like
But I can
pouring
feel the
out.
power of God in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And at the end, one of the women says, we need to anoint him. And so
Wow.
the woman who was also the pastor at the church,
Yeah.
she grabs the oil, puts it on me, and she steps back in shock. She's like, you're an apostle. And I'm like, yeah.
You're like, thanks.
She's like, I never tell anyone that.
That's cool.
She's like, I can feel the heat of the Holy Spirit coming off you.
Wow. That's cool.
So, I had to go to Tulsa to get anointed.
Wow.
But I
That's
will
awesome.
say, since then, things have been totally different. I wish it would affect my voice.
Oh, here.
Oh,
Drink something. Drink some water. Or something. Whatever you need. Water breaks.
And so my life has been different ever since.
Wow. Yeah.
I have not had to go out and find stuff like the job at the radio station.
Yeah.
Like TikToks,
Yeah.
like the improv group,
Yeah.
and even some film work I've done.
Yeah.
It's all come to me.
That's great. That's such a blessing. That's really
It's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
I've
wild.
stretched my muscles,
Yeah.
and my guns are loaded,
Yeah. That's really
so
cool.
I'm careful how I use it. Anyway,
Yeah. No, that's great.
for what it's worth.
Yeah. That's nice because I remember that time in your life where you were just, you didn't have like any plans. You didn't have, like, you were just stripped during that time. I just remember that.
Oh, yeah.
You had a car to drive places and figure out, like, right after that. And then you just kind of drove around. And it's cool how you were starting to go one direction and the Lord led you here too, which is really fun and blessed you to, I think that's great to, like, know who God has called you to be and to, like, step into that, because a lot of people will be like, I don't know, which I've struggled with in certain aspects of my life. Like, should I pursue this? Is this from the Lord? So, like, knowing that and, like, being open to God to figure out where to go or what to do, I think that's probably more fun too in life. Is that more fun? Is it stressful, or what is it like? Tell us
much
about
less
it.
stress. I can tell you this much. I live with a creative right now, in a house with a creative.
Yeah.
And he's all over the place all the time. And he's like, I think he just turned 40.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, I know where you're at.
Yeah.
You have all these ideas, but you can't focus on one. So you do a lot of half jobs and never finish anything. And so now I'm just like, I'm not there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And one thing I was telling him, I'm like, listening to God, 10 minutes with the Holy Spirit, I can get more done than 3 or 4 hours of intentionally trying to make it happen.
Yeah. That's true. Yep.
Like when doing a hard to watch, I'll get the entire show idea,
Yeah.
like just by sitting there and like, okay, I got my show.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. We should talk about hard to watch. So, you're going to keep doing it. Do several more. What's your next one coming up?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Hopefully it's going to be Tom's wife, Hannah.
Oh,
we'll see.
fun. Okay. You guys will pick probably like PG movies.
Faith-based.
Oh,
That's what she wants to do.
faith-based
I
movies.
cannot wait.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, it was very helpful with our movie choices because they were kid friendly and I could watch them during the day when I was hanging out with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I love what you said about just spending like 10 minutes in the day with the Holy Spirit, because I feel like there's days for me where I just feel like kind of chaotic, and finally I like even just open my mouth and like talking to the Holy Spirit or like praying, I suddenly start to like get revelation in it, because I know He knows where I'm at. Like I'm constantly trying to make sure the kids are fed, or like nap time, or let's change your clothes.
Corey's
Are
fed.
you? Yeah. Corey's fed. Did you make the matchas? Are the kids like is being wrestly with Ireland? Is Bright being wrestly with Ireland? So it's like.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, what I'm saying is like, if you are like a Christian or a spiritual person in this aspect, believe in God, like just getting with Him for like 10 minutes a day, or even in the midst of it, I'll be like in the kitchen, like, okay, I need some wisdom right now. What do I do right now? Like I feel overwhelmed by a lot of different things. And then He'll give me an idea and I'll be like, okay, I can do that. That I can do. So, but that's fun. That's cool. Is there anything else you wanted to share on the show? I should look at our list while you're thinking.
Okay.
You think.
We still have 10 minutes, I guess.
We have, we do have 10 minutes. Oh yeah, let's do some dancing. We could create music with our like beatboxing kind of.
How did we meet?
Oh yeah, how do we
You really asked
meet? Oh my
that.
gosh, yes, I never asked that. That's good. Yep, I think that's one of the big. Is there? Okay, I have two things. So how do we
Okay.
meet? We met BSSM
Yep.
internship. I was a student.
I think we met before that.
Did we?
The year you did your movie. Were you an
an
intern?
I was an intern. So
Yeah, it
you
was
were an
second year.
intern, right? Or you were a volunteer?
I was still, they call it a ministry associate,
Oh, okay.
which is a glorified volunteer.
Okay.
It's a volunteer with power. and
That's
authority.
awesome. That's nice. I mean, that is better. So yeah, I was in school for Commonplace. Is that what you're talking about? I was in second year, and yeah, we connected with filmmaking.
Yep.
You were producing more at that time, but then you
Right.
made your own film the next year, right?
Right.
Yeah, his own short film, which I got to have like an appearance in from the character that I played.
It's so
It was
funny.
fun. Oh yeah, do you,
You
have?
and-
I don't know.
you
if
and
you have,
Co- well,
oh,
no, I don't
you
have
have
that.
Beyond the Raid. Yeah.
You and Corey
Yes.
for a time were like in everything as
We
the main
were in
stars.
everything.
But when they come to do my films, they'd
Yeah.
be like a 2-second background actor.
Which is fun, actually.
Yeah, I just remember in one of them, you just had an apron on and you were like,
Yeah, yeah. I was like a background actor.
no dialogue.
Yeah. That was Beyond the Rave, right?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, it was funny because we got asked quite a bit at that time frame and turned down a few of them because Corey's he's more introverted than I am. I'm like, yeah, let's do them all. And he's like, I don't really want to do that. I'm like, well, I can't do it without you. So, all right, we're not doing it. So it was
Anyway.
like, yeah. But you have clips, right? You have a clip.
Well, if
Did it not?
we
What?
can show it if you
Yeah,
want.
Beyond the Rave.
Yeah.
So this is one of his short films. Let's show
This
the
is
clip.
probably the best scene I've edited in a film. So
Yeah, let's show it.
You don't look too impressed.
Whoa, I didn't see you sit down. Who are you?
I'm Xavier. But for this occasion, just call me X.
How original. I'm Chelsea. Oh, what happened to your hand?
These have been there for a while.
What did you do?
Let's just say it was a, artistic sacrifice.
Looks like you truly did suffer for your art.
You have no idea.
So are you here with friends?
Yeah. I know everyone in this place. You could even say that tonight wouldn't be possible without me. Why are you here?
Oh, I don't usually do this kind of thing, but my friend invited me, and so I thought, why not? Besides, I'm told that tonight would be a life-changing experience.
It will be life-changing. I can guarantee that.
Who are you talking to? Whoa.
I forgot about it's fun to watch. So tell us about that for you as a director, and that's a little bit about the story too. 'Cause
well,
it's
the
a very
story was based
powerful-
on an actual testimony.
Yeah.
So it really happened to a girl at a Burning Man type of festival.
Yeah.
So I put it in a rave because I know rave culture. I had a summer where I had a fling with ecstasy and raves. Story
Yeah.
for another time. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I set it in that environment because I know that environment. And in film, you have to do certain things to lay out characters. You can't just have someone show up at the end and you don't know who they are. So I had to do this little moment where she meets Jesus, so she knows to cry out to him, and which was not part of the testimony.
Oh,
The reason I really like that scene,
Yeah.
it's the best scene I've got together as far
great.
as back and forth.
Yeah, it's great.
Looks seamless. Yeah.
yeah, it looked really
So-
good. And I've forgotten those actors are in it. That's so fun. I remember them. That was how many years ago when you made that? 10?
It's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, almost 10 years, not quite. So yeah, it's such
It's
a good
more,
film.
actually,
Such a powerful
because
film.
the last film we did, no, it would have been
It would
10
have been
years
10.
ago.
We've been married for 10 years. So
It'd be at least
I
10
think we
years
probably
ago.
just got married that
Yeah.
year before. That's awesome. Yeah. Do you have any other clips that you wanted to show?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to miss any. But yeah, that film was really powerful. I remember the story. Oh yeah, what's the testimony though? So she was.
She went, she got a high.
Yeah.
She actually saw demons all over the place.
Yeah.
And she remembered from being a child to call it in the name Jesus.
Yeah.
As soon as she did, not only was she okay,
Mm-hmm.
but the entire place cleared out.
Wow.
Like all the demons
That's amazing.
left.
Just the power of the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so amazing. Wow. That's so cool. Yeah. So cool. I'm so glad that you've been on the show, Alex. I feel like we have so many things we can talk about. We'll have to have you on again. I say that every time, but it's so true. Like everyone I talk to, I'm like, please tell me more. Is there anything else though that we left out before we do our cheers?
No, just Hard to Watch and
check out Hard to
Bandcamp and TikTok videos and other stuff on the horizon. We'll see.
Yeah.
I was one of the social media hosts for Sundial.
Oh, fun. Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
great.
enjoying that.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
that's all I can think of.
Yeah. So if you want to find Alex's information and everything like that, we're going to have it at the bottom of the page. Or not the bottom. Well, you know, where you click info, all the information and everything, the links and all that. So, yeah. Thank you all for hanging out with Alex and
Thank
I at our
you.
coffee
It's been
coffee
fun.
date. So, cheers.